Yes, and I am live. I'm just quickly going to test my audio and also check that my settings are all right. Just give me a moment, please. Just one minute. Okay, good. Now I'm very intentional about the audio so that it does not have to be like the other time, because the other time, oh my God, I could not hear myself after the go live. Right. Today I have an interesting topic, and honestly, this this has been on my mind for quite some time. But I was just waiting for. Just give me a moment. I can't see myself live here on my business page. Okay, perfect. I'm just going to do this, and yeah, awesome, awesome, awesome. Now, you know, from my title, how I generated 276 leads, 8 buyers, and 3 new business partners in 4 weeks, and four-figure income in 4 weeks from the comfort of my home. You probably, you're watching and you're like, oh, okay, I also want to do something like that. I'm sharing this because I know there are a lot of you out there who are looking for something simple, flexible, extra income that you don't have to chase family and friends. Yes, I'm here today to share with you how I generated 276 leads, 8 buyers, 3 new business partners, and four-figure income in 4 weeks without chasing, from the comfort of my home. From comfort of my home. Sometimes maybe even in my sitting room, relaxing, just going through my training and all of that, and responding to inquiries and all of that. So today, I know you are there. You're thinking, is that even possible? That used to be me 2.5 years ago. Oh, well, let's say about 2 years and 8 months ago. I used to be thinking that, is this possible? Because, having done several things in the past, having gone through so many things, so many business model and kind, I always think that, well, I used to think that you can only make this possible, through your family and friends, chasing people, selling, hawking, carrying products about and all of that, until I found this system that I'm here to share with you today. I've been running my business for the past 2 years and 4 months. I celebrated my 2 years, 4 months in this business yesterday, and I also celebrated my fifth milestone yesterday. And all this was possible because there was a system that I plugged into, and it's the same system I'm here to introduce to you today. And what is it? It's just a simple business model that has everything already sorted for you. So what we do is we leverage social media through attraction marketing. We have a system that already sorts the product partnership for you, already have, our funnel builders that will build your website to be search engine optimized. When I say search engine optimized, when you search something on Google and you come on Facebook, that's the first thing you will see. Yes, I have seen it several times. I didn't know what that was called until I started this business. And how did I know? Because I went through the training, I saw that, wow, this is all that is going to be input on my website. Like if somebody already searched extra income, work from home, or job from home, or business from they can run from home, online business, those keywords, they will find my video somehow. If they've searched for those keywords, if they've shown interest in something about digital marketing, affiliate marketing, online business, automatically Facebook will show my video to them because I've targeted people who are interested. And how did I know about all of this target? It's through the system, through the training that was provided for me. And if you want to agree with me, for a business to actually be a business, it's either you're selling or you're providing service. So if you're providing service, for who or what service are you providing? We already sort all of that for you. We already have the product partnership, website builder, funnel builder that will build your website to be search engine optimized. And we have training on how you can succeed in the online space. All of these leads are generated, all of those buyers are generated, all of these new business partners that have become my sisters now. I know them from nowhere. It was through the training I had, I implemented the support of my community and my, amazing team members. I'm able to do this. And this is for me alone. Now, I have business partners as well in the last 4 weeks that have generated leads, buyers today, only today, 3 buyers in my business team. That is to tell you something. We don't know them from anywhere. We are not chasing. You're not chasing anybody. You're using a simple proven system to start a business for yourself in the online space. And that is what I am introducing to you today. If you also want to be, that person that want to earn this much from the comfort of your home, legitimately, because our business is tax recognized. And if you don't have authorization to live in the country where you reside, you can't do our business, because when you start generating income, you have to pay your taxes. So you need an ID that shows that, wow, I live here, whatever country you live in. And the good thing is that our business is not location bound. And that's why I've been, able to go this far in this business. I can tell you this. I was speaking to a brother today. Thank you, Mr. Okwe. So I was speaking to a brother today, and I told him, I said, the fact that the business is not location bound. I am in Belfast. I live in Northern Ireland. I have business partners in Sweden. Most of my business partners are in, like the ones that are in the UK, they are in England, Scotland, and Wales. I don't have anyone in Belfast. Imagine if my business is location bound. If my business can only run in Belfast, it means it's not that Facebook is not showing my video to people in Belfast. Maybe maybe they're not looking to start a business from home. Maybe they're comfortable where they are. So the fact that I'm not pegged to Belfast, that is why I can go this far. And that's why I love the online space. The online space, if you're out there, like somebody was speaking to me today and said, can I do a video call? I said, yes, by all means, do a video call. Because every day I come out live here anyways. There's no difference between coming out live and doing a video call. I'm ready to do a video call with you. But the first thing, you must have signed up on my website, watch our info session, understand the business process. Then I'll do a video call for you if you're ready to take the next step. This is me. So the next step is you now, making some financial commitments. We call it micro commitment. Do your own due diligence to go in depth to know what the business is all about. And honestly, I'm just thankful, very thankful to God that I've made this happen for myself in the last 2 years, because I've spoken with a lot of people. Fear of unknown. Yes, I also didn't know. I put on my status today, I said, there was no guarantee when I started my business. I didn't ask my mentor for a guarantee. I didn't know. I felt unsick. I wasn't sure. Yes, I felt unsure of what I was going into, but I knew I had a vision. I knew something has to change about my situation then, about working multiple jobs. Like, that was me feeling tired. I shared a video yesterday of how my face was looking when I started this business. I love to capture moments. I love to capture moments that, sometimes it will be video of me like already feeling like, oh, what's all this? I love to capture moments. So that morning, I was supposed to do a video. And when I saw my face, I said, well, I'm going to record this video and keep 2 years down the line. Look at me. Look at that video. I was looking older in that video than now. Hello, everyone watching. Please put in the comment section. Let me know where you're watching from. Thank you, Annette. Thank you, Abdul. Thank you, Okwe. Thank you, Renu. Thank you. So let me just continue. I was looking older than now. Imagine looking older 2 years ago than now. Because what? I was stressed. Back-to-back job, back-to-back shifts, not even getting enough rest before you're ready for the other one. Because imagine 12-hour shifts, coming back home. I'm, a mom as well. I'm a wife. I have to do all of those. And then get ready for the next day. The next day again, the cycle starts. So, I told myself at that time that, wow, I need to do something different. And the video I took was when I actually started my business. I said, yes, I'll keep it for later. So when I started this business, I wasn't sure what I was going into, but I had a vision. I knew that deep down in me that I needed something to change about my life. And I saw the system. The system was robust. It was, a tested and proven system. We have been using the same system. People have been using the same system, rather, for the past 9 years. I have been using the system for 2 years and 4 months. And it has helped me to achieve all of this in 4 weeks. In 4 weeks, apart from my teammates, apart from my, mentees, apart from my mentees, you remember in the last 3 weeks, we've celebrated milestones, back-to-back business partners from my business team, back-to-back, buyers as well. Today, 3 buyers in my team. and today has not ended. And a lot of meaningful inquiry. When I say meaningful, people who are ready, who are just, okay, I'm going to do this when I get home. I just want to be, in a safe place before I take the next step. I think I need to do this for myself. I think I need to change my life. I think I also need to, take the step further to see where it can lead me. Yes, meaningful conversations today. And that is what you can get if you have a system that is tested and proven and have worked for people. I always say to people, our business runs on cycle of duplication. Do what has worked for others. People like the business partners, our coaches and everything, they've walked the path. They've cleared the road for us. It's just for us to walk and walk smoothly with no gallop. How amazing. And that is what has helped me to be able to achieve all of this from the comfort of my home. This is my home office. From the comfort of my home. When I started, I had no home office. I didn't even know, I just went into it because I just wanted a change. And I knew that I couldn't be doing the same thing over and over again and expect a different results. And that is one thing I want you to think of today. Do a reality check. Reality check is very important at every stage of your life. Even now, I do reality check and see, okay, where am I? Where am I? What am I doing in the next 4 years? Where will I be? If I keep doing the same thing. And that's one thing I love with our business model. That you can thrive on any platform you want. Recently, I just finished my TikTok app. Recently, I just went on LinkedIn. I wasn't a LinkedIn person before, because LinkedIn is kind of too professional for me. Oh, there was a training. So I went into one of the daily droppings. We call it daily droppings because in our business community, there's something happening every day. Not everything will be applicable to you, but you find something that, you'll benefit from. So I just went in one of the daily droppings and wow, my eyes was open that no, it's not as complicated as I thought. So I went into LinkedIn and I tell you already I generated leads from LinkedIn. And that is the power of having the right system. That is the power of having community support. Because, daily dropping are people volunteering. They don't get paid. People volunteer to share their knowledge so that you can tap from it and also make use of it in whatever way you want to make use of it. And I'm sharing this with you today because I have been where you are. If you're out there, you're watching. If you don't need extra income, if you don't need a flexible, backup plan, if you don't need plan B, if you feel like, okay, you are okay with what you're doing, it's okay. Maybe this video is not for you, or maybe it's for somebody you can share this video to them. I have been able to make this happen because I plugged into a right system, a system that has training, coaching, mentorship, community support, that has, a funnel builder that will build your website for you. Like when I started, if somebody was telling me about funnel, I wouldn't know anything that is funnel. It was when I went through my training, I saw how I could submit the name that I want to use. And the name that I use for my website is Felicia-Olayemi. So, I only came up with, okay, what name will be good for my website? Got it. And then submitted it. I followed the training step by step on how to submit it. And do you know what? The system also helps us to send out emails to everybody that signs up on our website. How amazing. Which means that it is flexible. Which means that no matter how busy you are, if you want to tell me about business, when I started my business, I was busy. Imagine working 16 hours. Imagine sometimes, not getting more than 6 hours sleep and I'm going again. How would I be able to be sending, messages, emails to like maybe 10, like in the last 3 days, I've not generated less than 10. Like it's been consistently 14, 13, 15 people I don't know from anywhere. Meaningful conversation. Talk less of, inquiries on my inbox. Sometimes I look like today, I slept a little bit late into the morning, woke up early, did my prayers, then I went back to sleep again. I didn't wake up until after 3. My WhatsApp was nearly going to explode. My email was going to explode. And these are people I know from nowhere. These are people reaching out to me to, make inquiry about my business, what I do, how I can help them get started as well. And this is to tell you one thing. Until you go out and seek information rather about particular thing, you don't know how far you can go. If you're still out there, you're doubting online space, please, have a second thought. Yeah, that's the word. Have a second thought. Think about the online space again. Think of how you can leverage the online space. You see, I was watching a lady. I love her. Like, I love her from when I was in Nigeria. Her name is Funke Akindele. I love her. I was watching the way she was saying, she was presenting something online, and she said she does not joke with social media. Like, advertisement online is because people now know that we cannot leave it to cinema alone. We cannot leave it to fly alone. In those days, that it's cassette. You go and buy cassette in the markets that you watch. Now, online, YouTube, people watch all. I like a lot of people still watch. We are in UK, we are in Canada, US, but we watch videos that are shot in Nigeria or that is being shot in Nigeria. We watch films that were done in Nigeria, right? Even in the UK, in the US, in Canada. I hope that my network is not fluctuating. Sometimes my network is okay. I think it's fine. So that's to tell you something, because that's that social media is just the way to go. People making huge life changes in the online space. You honestly, you need to be in it to know it. If you're not in, you don't know. Facebook is already paying me. I didn't come to Facebook because I wanted to make monetize. No, I came because I wanted to advertise my business online. And now I get paid from my post on my business page and my personal profile. And my business paid me this much in 4 weeks without, having to go through stress. It's just a simple mentorship, signing people up and then mentoring them also to start their own business. We have product partnership, just like I told you. I don't take inventory. Just an inquiry. Okay. I don't take inventory. I don't have, book where I write stock. There's no stock anywhere in my house. Me, any space. A lot of people have told me that I don't have space. I do. I don't have space as well. UK houses, like, it's just, you just squeeze yourself inside. I don't have space to stock anything. So that's to tell you that we don't stock products. Even though we have product partnership, we have a system that is, even though we still move those products, we have a system that does it on our behalf. All of our sales and everything is done online. Like, I go into my back office, I go into my, into my account. I see all of my sales. I see when I get paid and all of that. It's just so amazing. It's so amazing because my business is being run in the online space. And this is honestly, if you're out there, you're thinking, oh, I don't think online, please have a rethink. Go, I beg you. At this time and age, if you're not in the online space doing business or running business, whichever way and form, whatever business you want to run in the online space, please, you're on a long thing. You're on a long thing. You are a software developer, you are an IT person, you are still relying on face-to-face like face-to-face transaction. You're in a long thing. Use the online space. And when you're using the online space, use the right system. Use the right system. We have a system. Like, my business has a system that can help you get started. This is not trial by error. This is not a scheme. So if you are looking for a scheme where you put in money and go on, I was speaking with somebody today because I've had a lot of conversation today, even though I woke up late and it's been back to back. I've not even rested today since when I woke up. I've done a Zoom call with one of my mentees, and then these calls kept coming, and I also have trainings to do. I was speaking with someone today and I told him, I said, this is a business. Tell me your idea of business. Tell me what you know about business. He says business maybe there's products and and I said, exactly, products and capital. So in our own business, it's not different. The only difference is that we run it online, in the online space. We use social media through attraction marketing, attracting the right people. Look at my heading. Look at the title of this life. I'm attracting people who want to generate as much as this, even beyond, from the comfort of their home. Those are the people that will look for my video and reach out to me. And that's what we call attraction marketing. We attract people like us, people who are looking for something. We had a Zoom call today, and that's why I said I've been busy today. We had a Zoom call in our business community, and I was one of the top 15 of the challenge. We had the challenge, and a lot of nuggets shared, and that's how we thrive. through community, community support, mentorship, coaching. So if you want, to succeed online, you need the right system. The online space is full of, in fact, it's the new gold mine now. Is the new gold mine. In those days, is ekpo, is oil. Yes, they used to call that in ekpo rubby in my country. It's oil. Oil was the gold mine then, but now it's the online space. You have a business in the online space, you have no limit to how far you can go. You have no limit to how far your business can grow. Like, imagine growing a business in 2 years and already profitable. Traditional businesses. I have a lot of people in traditional business. I have friends who have agencies. I have friends who have, physical store. I have business partners that have physical store, like running business physical store. 5 years took them to start making profit. So that, and honestly, and that was still good to them because business takes a while. But I'm telling you, in 2 years, I am profitable already. In less than 2 years, like I see myself changing. Like my son was telling me today, like, wow, mom, your communication is just top notch. The way you talk to your people when they call you is just amazing. He said, wow, you've improved. Then he added that, well, not as good as I am. Only kidding. Because he also runs his mouth, like he talks for daily living for now, and he said, but not as good as myself. But that gave me joy. Like, wow, he actually noticed something, because hey, that my son, before you can satisfy him when it comes to things like, tech, communication and all of that, because he probably has studied too much. It takes a while for you to convince, like for him to be satisfied with. But for him to tell me that, wow, I'm really proud of you, I was like, wow, my heart felt like, oh, this is me. And that's because in 2 years, 4 months, I've grown, I've evolved. Like, God, I am thankful. I think like a CEO now. I don't think like I'm not an ordinary person anymore. I face crowd with confidence. I'm, able to relate with anyone. I was sharing with you yesterday that, I had a conversation with one of my action takers' son, and it was an intense conversation. Yeah. If you don't know what you're doing, people will tell you. So I learned that in my business, because I know that, okay, there are certain things I have to improve my level of self-development to be able to meet a lot of standard out there. And that is one thing I also gain, apart from the money part. Apart from the money, communication, the way I carry myself, the way I introduce the business to people. I don't just sell business, I build relationship. And that is one thing I actually love. I've met a lot of people. I've already gathered sisters, brothers from, like, this Christmas now. Hey, I don't know what I'm going to do, because I have so many sisters, so many brothers, from my business that I need to reach out to, that I need to, send, even if it's the ordinary card that I need to send to. And that is one thing. Community is, in this business, I don't even feel like business to me. It feels like a family. It feels like a family where we support ourselves, where your win becomes my win, where my win becomes your win, where we don't have competition. You see us coming out in group and we all display our website. Nobody is afraid that you go onto somebody's website, because at the end of the day, we all have the same goal: helping one family at a time. Helping one family at a time. That is our goal in this business. If you've seen any of our business model, that is our main focus. Because I tell you this for free, people are going through a lot. But who are they going to say it to? We just swallow it. I was going through that because, of course, I needed to save up money. My son was in university paying international. I needed to do. I have young children. My son will go for school activities. We have to pay for those extracurricular. Yes, yeah, in abroad, we cannot just say, go to school and come back. There's nothing like that. You have to do extracurricular to keep their, like the other day, the school sent me an email. So there's something like Athlete Scholar. So they said they are not going to cancel any of their trainings because of exam, because they value Athlete Scholar, which means that they still do their activities and they're still able to study. if you know what I mean. So this is abroad. So they have to do all of them together. So you can't say that, I do not have money. You're not doing extracurricular activity. The child will feel, insecure, feel less of himself among his mates when, mates are doing maybe guitar, rugby, and all of that. And you say, hey, I don't have money. They're going for a tournament and it's like, let me not say how much that we have to pay. How's all of that were in our plates, and we're only depending on the salary. Salary was not enough because we also needed to save up, right, to be able to do so many things in life. We're not just in this life to just live life. We want to also make impacts. We want to have something to our names and all of that. So that led to us taking multiple jobs, extra shifts to be able to bring money together, to be able to do ABCD. But then I was tired. You saw my video yesterday. I was very tired. And I just prayed. It was just on a Christmas period like this that I was just reflecting. I was doing, what we call reality check. And I told myself, 5 years from that time, it was going to be a huge age milestone for me. And I said, wow, 5 years from now, if I keep doing this, what will happen? So crossover into 2023, I prayed, I rolled on the floor, I was on the fire altar. It was actually, I was new to the fire, I was new to that platform, but I knew that, okay, people were giving testimony, they were praying, and oh my God, I was rolling, and I told God, I'm going into 2023, please make a way. And God really made a way in a very special and unique way. It was through a message on a Facebook Messenger that I got my business started. It wasn't even an ad, because God saw my heart that I needed a change. And I was open at it. Because that's another thing. You're praying and you come across my video. But if your heart is not open, you probably won't grab anything from it. You probably scroll past. And honestly, maybe if I've seen ad, maybe I would click, maybe I would not click. I wasn't an ad person. For me, ad those days is just to wait for that few seconds that I can skip. So maybe if God has shown me this video, this business through an ad, probably won't be here today. Maybe I will be, but I wasn't an ad person. But God brought it in a way that I cannot escape reading message. I cannot escape looking into my inbox to see what's happening. Even if it's the first time I just discarded, I said, these people. But God pushed that woman. Shout out to my mentor. God pushed that woman and said, keep bombarding her. And she kept bombarding me. And I said, okay, enough. Let me see. What's all this? What's this about? And when I went in, I said, wow, this is what I've been praying for. Why can I not see it? So I said, okay, sis, what's the next step? Send me your name and email address. I did. I watched your and I said, okay, what next? It says pay your 149. I did. And I saw it. And for me, I didn't go for a refund because I knew I wanted to do the business. Because if you have prayed, you will get direction. And that was me. I prayed and God showed me this. And 2 years down the line, I'm just telling you that a lot is possible in the online space. If you are open-hearted, you're coachable, you'll find the right system as well. So this is a system I'm sharing with you. We have a system that has everything in place. Just come as you are, as long as you are open to learning. Anything in this life that is worth of reference, I always say this, you need to put in time, effort. You need to go through certain training. I didn't become a registered nurse like this. In fact, there was no guarantee that I was going to become a registered nurse because I enrolled in the School of Nursing. But because I had the mindset that I'm going here to study for whatever many years it's going to be, and I'm going to come out successful. And that was what I did. I went in, studied. There was no exam that I was not topping. There was no exam that, I was not being celebrated. I got prizes, I was named Miss Akada and all of that, That's because I put in time. I don't used to sleep. I think that's what has mastered me till now. Like if I have to do something, I have to do it. Until I finish it, I will not sleep. I studied and I came out successful. I passed and I became a registered nurse. So that came from me. That was my effort. And I followed the train. I followed the courses, the subjects. I read the subjects. I did what they say we should do. I showed up for practicals and I did my practicals according to, I did my aseptic technique and everything. Even when I came to the UK, I also took exams, that helped me. I studied here. We had sessions where we had to study and they went in for practical training and all of that. And when I showed up for the OSCE exam, I passed because we went through training. So in our business model, because the online space is new to you, you don't know much about targeting, do you? You don't. But we have training that can help you. When I started, I didn't know anything about targeting. I didn't know anything about, advertising on Facebook, on TikTok, on Instagram, on LinkedIn. Now I moved to LinkedIn. Now I'm doing bits and pieces on LinkedIn, right? Because of the training, because of, people who have gone through it and are ready to share the experience, and as long as you're ready to follow. And I followed. And that is why I'm telling you today that, look, you can make huge life changes for yourself. You can achieve all of that you're looking at on your screen. These are real figures. These are real human beings. And I give maximum support. If my new business partners are watching, you can comment. I give them maximum support. In fact, one of my sales, I showed they're patient with me. I said, it's okay. It's okay, because I want everyone that I bring into the business to succeed like me. So I'm going to show them what has helped me. So I'm telling you today, if you want to go into the online space, you want to make huge life changes for yourself, you want to be successful, you're open to learning, reach out to me. So that is it. My name is Felicia Bossede Akintola. I am a mom, a wife, a registered nurse in the UK. I'm originally from Nigeria, and I run this amazing digital business that I'm talking to you about. What do? I help everyday people like myself to achieve the same results that you're looking at up there from the comfort of their home with no prior experience. And that was it for me. I didn't need to have experience to start a business online, because there was a system that was provided. So if all of this that I've said from the beginning of this life up until now resonates with you, you feel like, okay, you also want to tap into this, just go onto my website or reach out to me. I'll put my WhatsApp phone number on the chat, on the comment section rather, and send me a WhatsApp message with your name and email address, and I'll sign you up. Send you our info session. In fact, send you our frequently asked questions to clear all of your questions. And then if you feel like, wow, this is the business I also want to do, I want to tap into, then we'll take you through the next steps, right? So that is it. What else can I say? I'm just thankful. Like, I'm also going to unlock, I didn't tell you this. Okay, I'm also going to unlock another stream of income when I become a coach. So to become a coach in our business, you must have gone through, this business for at least 6 months. I have been here 2 years and 4 months. You must have achieved at least 50 milestone. I'm already at the 50 milestone. Then you go through training, you go through exam, evaluation, assessment. So this is to tell you that we have a system in place. This is to tell you that we are robust. This is to tell you that we are legitimate. This is to tell you that we are thorough with the process. We are thorough with the process. And that's why I love our system. So our system filters people who are genuinely interested from people who just want to look. So if you are genuinely interested, you've signed up on my website, even if you just want to have a look, sign up on my website. You've seen the system. I told you earlier that, we have the whole system in place. We have funnel builders that will build your website for you. We have training on how to be successful in the online space, how to target the right people, how to attract the right people to your business. And we already have the product partnership. Those are the 3 pillars that will help you to succeed in the online space. We already have it. If you now see all of that and you feel like it's not a business for you, that's filter number 1. That means, okay, it's not a business for you. You're already out. If it's a business for you, you reach out to me. I take you through the next step of, making your own micro commitment. I use my big coach's word. Micro commitment means that you're doing your due diligence. You want to dive deeper and see what the business is about. You pay $149 US. That's filter number 2. When you pay the $149 US, you watch about 3 hours worth of videos. They are in clips. It's not like 3 hours that is bonbon. It explains different things, bits and pieces of our business in depth. So some is like 20 minutes, some is 30 minutes. It gives you the breakdown, the product partnership, what we do, compensation plan. Yes, because our business is commission based. Yes, just like any business. When you open a business, if you don't sell, that you're selling, your profit will depend on how much you've sold, right? So our business is compensation based, commission based. But I tell you, in this business, you will achieve a milestone where you will be on residual income. Residual means that you earn every month for life. So I'm aiming at that stage, I'm aiming to get to that stage in my business where, I just continue to help people. Even if I don't do anything, I still get my monthly pay. So, and that's the joy of this business. It's not like traditional business where the moment there's no stock in your shop, the moment there's no people buying markets from you directly, that's your shop closed. No, as long as I remain in this business, when I get to that milestone, forever, and this can be passed to my children, and they can pass it to their own children, because that's the kind of business we are into. You'll get to know that when you pay the 149, you see everything in depth. Now, after paying the 149, you've seen everything in depth. You are added to our private action taker group of well over 268,000 people. When you get added, you see what every day, like you probably see somebody like some of my business partners said, oh, I found somebody I know, I found my mate from secondary school or from School of Nursing and all of that. When you're added there and you see all of those, you won't be taken out, right? Even if you decide that it's not a business for you, we still leave you there so that maybe you'll change your mind. And if you decide to go, it's okay. So you'll be added to that group and you will have direct access to myself as your mentor and coach, right? You actually have like a relationship with the coach. He's going to send you an email, he's going to reach out to you and greet you, like, send a friend request to him. That's direct access to coach. If you have questions, you can message the coach and all of that. And if after all of this, you feel like it's not a business for you, you have 30 days money back guarantee. For me, that's filter number 2. It's not a business for you. No problem. We don't deduct a penny from your $149. You can easily say, you know what? It's not a business for me. Can I get my refund? Oh, it doesn't take time. Your refund is processed. So if you feel like you also want to change something, you also want to start generating 4 figures income from the comfort of your home, putting in the time and effort, going through training. Now, this is not a get rich quick. Of course, there are process and procedure, just like any business. You actually go through training, mentorship, your website, your business. Actually, sent some of our videos to some of my new business partners to create their own business page. Oh, it was cold when I started this Go Live. It's already warm because I'm talking. So, you have your own business page. You're going to have a website where people go and grab information and everything. So all of those steps, right? You get all of those steps. Some people start making their first income from even day one, depending on, where you start your business from, depending on how you want to run your business. Because at the end of the day, it's a business in your name. We are there as mentors and coaches to help you. We are there as a community to support you, to make sure that, you arrive at your goal in this business. So if this is you also want to leverage the online space through our system, just go onto my website, sign up with your name and email address. Reach out to me if you're happy to take the next step, or you can send it to me on WhatsApp. I'll drop my WhatsApp number, just like I said, on the comment section, and then we take it from there. So that's all I have for you today. I'm feeling so blessed because it's been back-to-back blessing in my team. Imagine 4 buyers in one day, 3 buyers in one day without chasing, without family and friend, without being location bound. Like I told you, I don't have business partner in Belfast, but I have a lot of business partners all over the world. Like I have in Scotland, Wales, England, Ireland. We're going to Ireland this weekend by the grace of God. And we also have, I have in Sweden, I have a lot of inquiries from the US, Canada, France, yes, and where else? Yeah, because our business is global. Those are the areas I target anyways. If you target Nigeria, our business. My mentor is from Nigeria. My mentor runs a business from Nigeria. So our business is not location bound. So yes, that is all I have for you today. It's been an amazing 39 minutes, 39 seconds, 40 seconds of this live. And I am so blessed to have you all. Thank you to all of you that are watching me. I can see you on my second screen. Thank you. I really appreciate your time. I appreciate that you're watching because you want to learn one or two things about my online business. You're watching because maybe you're attracted by the topic I put up there, and you also want to do the same for you. If that's you, like I said, just go and sign up, and we'll be in touch. God bless you. Do have an amazing evening. See you tomorrow. Bye.